fabulous fam. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into all things amazing and unexpected. And boy, do I have a surprise for you today. So you usually talk about the latest trends, beauty tips, and lifestyle hacks? Well, today, we're taking a little detour into the world of K-pop. Yup, you heard it right. Today's video is all about the adorable quirks of the youngest member of BTS, the one and only Jungkook. Known as the golden maknae with a face as angelic as can be, Jungkook has stolen the hearts of millions of ladies out there. But hold on to your hats, because we're about to dive deep into 19 of Jungkook's cutest habits that you probably didn't know about. Let's get started. 1. Sipping water with the bottle in his mouth. Jungkook never ceases to amaze us, right? So, while the whole showbiz scene is all about sipping water without even touching the bottle, our golden maknae here has this super adorable habit of sipping water with the entire bottle right in his mouth. I mean, talk about breaking the norm, am I right? And you know what's even more endearing? This isn't some newfound habit he picked up along the way. Nope. Jungkook has been doing this since day one, folks. From the very beginning of his debut, Jungkook has been proudly showing off his unique way of drinking water. And honestly, we can't get enough of it. I mean, just picture it. Amidst fan meetings, stage performances, or even behind-the-scenes moments, Jungkook sticks to his signature style of sipping water, and let me tell you, it's a sight to behold. Fans have been keeping a close eye on this, and not once have they seen Jungkook drink water like everyone else. It's always his own charming way. And you know what's the cherry on top? Fans have actually tried mimicking Jungkook's water drinking style. And let me tell you, it's not as easy as it looks. I mean, who knew sipping water could be such a challenge, right? But hey, that's the magic of Jungkook. Even the simplest things become extraordinary when he does them. And armies, well, they've got Jungkook's back on this one. They've been sending him messages, urging him to never change this adorable habit of his because, let's face it, it's become a trademark of our beloved golden maknae. So, Jungkook, if you're listening, keep sipping that water like a boss, because that's just another reason why we adore you. Strange eating habit, Jungkook, the embodiment of generosity, still emanates the youthful vibe of the youngest sibling in BTS, always cared for and pampered by his older members, leading him to share food eagerly, anytime, anywhere. Even when declining food orders, citing his training regime as an excuse, he quickly changes tune at the sight of food, eagerly asking for a share. His fellow members, especially V, can never resist his charming pleas. Jin even invites him to his Eat Jin live streams, appreciating not only his appetite but also his humorous eating style. Jungkook's nibbling on food like a bunny adds to his endearing charm. Despite his fame, he's admired not just for talent but also for his dedication to a healthy lifestyle, meticulously planning balanced meals. He enjoys protein and whole grains for breakfast, like scrambled eggs with whole grain toast, or occasionally chicken sausage, followed by a fruit juice. Lunch is often a protein-rich salad with grilled salmon or chicken. For snacks, he opts for vegetable soup, and dinner usually consists of meat, rice, and vegetables, such as grilled chicken breast with stir-fried greens. He complements his dietary efforts with a variety of exercises, staying fit while enjoying good food. Even in something as simple as holding chopsticks, Jungkook sets a good example, mindful of his influence on his young fans. Sleeping like a champ. Jungkook, celebrated as a member of the globally renowned BTS, skillfully juggles his jam-packed schedule by carving out moments for restorative naps wherever feasible. Whether amid studio sessions, backstage bustle, or even amid rehearsals, vividly illustrating the rigorous demands of the idol lifestyle. Fans marvel at his ability to seamlessly slip into slumber, whether it's amidst the hustle of filming sets or the quietude of behind-the-scenes moments, simultaneously admiring and sympathizing with the sacrifices idols make, even in the realm of sleep. Despite BTS members eventually acquiring individual rooms, Jungkook maintains his endearing habit of sleeping alongside his bandmates or playfully wrestling for sleeping space, underscoring the profound camaraderie within the group. Furthermore, fans have observed his charming idiosyncrasies, such as his penchant for crossing his legs while asleep, which adds to his adorable persona but raises concerns about its impact on his health. While fans shower him with adoration for his cuteness, many earnestly urge him to prioritize his well-being, advocating for the straightening of his legs to foster better posture and joint health. Despite these health considerations, fans can't help but be enchanted by Jungkook's graceful sleeping posture, even as they harbor apprehensions about its long-term effects, serving as a testament to his enduring charisma and the unwavering support of his fans. Additionally, in a recent revelation, Jungkook shared intriguing details about his nighttime rituals, including his preference for certain activities to induce sleepiness and his penchant for comfortable sleepwear over traditional pajamas. He divulged that he typically spends time listening to music or watching videos until he feels drowsy, describing a process where he gradually drifts into sleep as his eyelids grow heavy. Despite occasionally struggling with insomnia and staying awake for hours, Jungkook revealed that he often reflects on the events of the day until his mind eventually wanders to other topics, a cycle that repeats until he finally succumbs to slumber. Moreover, Jungkook confessed to favoring loose clothing for bedtime over snug pajamas and demonstrated a habit of kicking away blankets as he falls asleep, only to wake up lying on his stomach, reminiscent of his childhood habits. While he no longer clings to stuffed animals as he did in his youth, Jungkook reminisced about his childhood pillow, which he affectionately embraced as he drifted off to sleep. As for late-night snacks, Jungkook indulges in savory treats like pork and malatang, relishing the flavors before settling down for the night. Additionally, he enjoys the calming sounds of nature, particularly the soothing rhythm of ocean waves, which he finds conducive to relaxation and dreaming. Jungkook also shared insights into his bedtime essentials, including a preference for cozy blankets with a simple, neat design, and low-profile pillows for enhanced comfort. He also revealed his practice of layering blankets during the summer months and relying on heated mattress pads in winter, ensuring a comfortable sleep environment year-round. Other nighttime rituals include engaging in simple stretching exercises to unwind before bed, reading romantic novels, or browsing online for shopping deals. Through these revelations, Jungkook offers fans a glimpse into his nighttime routine, showcasing his diverse interests and preferences for fostering restful sleep amidst the demands of his busy schedule. Touching his hair when stressed. Have you ever noticed Jungkook absent-mindedly running his hand through his hair? Well, that's his telltale sign of stress. But honestly, could stress ever look this cute? As J-Hope once revealed, whenever Jungkook repeatedly touches his hair, it's a clear indication that the youngest member is feeling particularly anxious or tense. It seems that even in moments of stress, Jungkook manages to exude an endearing charm that captures hearts. His adorable habit of running his fingers through his hair serves as a poignant reminder of his vulnerability amidst the pressures of idol life. Despite the challenges he faces, Jungkook's innate ability to maintain his composure while displaying such endearing gestures only amplifies his status as the beloved golden maknae of BTS. Poking his cheek when jealous. Yup, you heard it right. When our golden maknae feels a little green with envy, he unconsciously pokes his cheek. It's like he's saying, hey, notice me too. Whether you're a recent fan or a longtime supporter, it's essential to recognize this telltale sign to understand when your idol might be feeling a bit jealous. While detecting jealousy in idols can be challenging, it's quite noticeable with Jungkook. Whenever he feels overlooked or envious of someone else's attention during group conversations, he instinctively pokes his cheek, giving it a playful puff. He's even joked that his cheek has a jealous streak of its own. Covering his mouth when yawning. While most idols try to yawn discreetly, Jungkook's all about covering his mouth with his hand. It's these little quirks that make him so endearing, am I right? Unlike many idols who prioritize maintaining their elegance by covering their mouths when yawning, Jungkook from BTS still hasn't quite figured out which part needs covering. He often uses his hand to cover his nose when yawning, a rather peculiar habit. However, it only adds to his irresistibly adorable charm. Getting up close and personal with the camera, Jungkook's mischievous side always shines through, especially during filming. He has a naughty habit of getting right up close to the camera and flashing his signature smirk. Even when the camera zooms in, making him look hilariously funny, his flawless baby-like complexion shines through, adding to his irresistible charm. "Jungkook, why do you always get so close to the camera?" fans often wonder. To which Jungkook playfully responds, "Because I like showing off my nose." Just a friendly reminder, don't go pressing your face against your phone screen to imitate him. Only someone as photogenic as JK can effortlessly handle such close-up shots without looking awkward. Daydreaming with those dew eyes, those distant, dreamy gazes? Yup, that's just Jungkook getting lost in his own thoughts. Fans of Jungkook easily recognize those moments when he appears lost in a daze, his eyes often staring off into the distance with an absent-minded expression. Not only that, Jungkook frequently displays expressions of wonder and surprise, thanks to his inherently innocent and pure gaze. Countless ARMY members have found themselves swooning over his angelic look. However, this innocence sometimes leads to amusing situations, like when other BTS members overlook him in votes because his innocent eyes make it hard to believe he could be the culprit, earning him the nickname Jungshock. His frequent expressions of surprise and confusion have become endearing quirks for fans, showcasing his genuine and unfiltered reactions to the world around him. Plucking those facial hairs? Alright, here's an unexpected tidbit. Jungkook has a habit of plucking those stray hairs on his face. It's like he's channeling his inner bunny with this grooming routine, just like how bunnies are known to groom themselves. Just imagine him meticulously tending to those tiny details, casually tidying up with a flick of his hand. Wiping sweat with his hand. Amidst the pressures of his demanding schedule and challenging choreographies, it's not uncommon to catch Jungkook with a glistening sheen of sweat. However, there's an adorable quirk to mention here, his habit of wiping away sweat with the back of his hand. Despite once asserting to fans, "I'm not a bunny," Jungkook's actions speak otherwise, resembling those of a cute bunny. When perspiration strikes, he instinctively reaches up with the back of his hand to wipe it away. What's noteworthy is how this gesture, akin to a bunny's ear, adds a charming touch to his demeanor. Instead of using his palm like most people, he opts for the back of his hand, unintentionally mirroring the delicate nature of a bunny's ear. Carrying his hungs. Thanks to his passion for hitting the gym, Jungkook not only stands out as the golden maknae, but also as the powerhouse of BTS. One unique trait of his is his knack for effortlessly lifting his hungs. Whether it's on stage or helping them navigate through tight spots, Jungkook's strength shines through. This not only showcases his role as the adorable and supportive maknae, but also highlights his growth into a strong and dependable man, always ready to shield and support his older brothers. Recently, there's been talk of Jungkook even incorporating his hungs into his workout routines, showcasing not just his physical strength, but also the deep bond and care he shares with his fellow members. Looks like Jungkook's muscles aren't just for show, they're an embodiment of his love and dedication to his hungs. And there you have it, folks. Those are adorable quirks of our golden maknae Jungkook. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more K-pop content. Until next time, stay fabulous.